All right, y'all. So in this video, we're going to talk about the equipment that you need for your home gym setup. Now, there's only three phases to this whole thing. The first phase is going to be little to no equipment. The second phase is going to be minimal equipment, the bare minimum that you need to get results. And the third phase is going to be an expanded setup. So if you got the extra dough or you want to get more out of your home training, that's going to be that third option. Without wasting any time, let's get straight into it. All right, so for our first phase, the very first thing that we have is just the floor, maybe even a mat if you have that. And there's a lot of things that you can do on the floor. You got your push-ups, and you can do multiple variations of your push-ups. You got your ab work that you can do, whether you're doing your sit-ups, some leg raises down on the floor, or if you're trying to get into some leg work, you got your body weight squats, lunges that you can do. All of these things you can do completely with just having a floor and a mat. The next piece of equipment that we have is a towel in a doorway. Now, I know you're probably asking, how do we do back exercises at home? Well, if you don't have what'll be in the next list coming up, a suspension strap, you can get you a towel, fix it onto your door, go ahead and ball it up, and from here you can do some rolls, single arm rolls. You can get two towels and do both arm rolls if you need to. You can go ahead and do you some tricep extensions here, things of that nature. You can also do you some bicep curls. Again, you always have a tool in your arsenal to get your homework in. You just got to use it. Another piece of equipment that you have at home that you're probably not even thinking about is a table. Now, this is not the best example, but you get the idea. You can do a lot with the table here. You can get your rolls in. You can bring your hands a little bit closer and work those biceps, right? And even if you got a stable enough table to do so, you can get down here, do you some tricep extensions as well, building the back and the arms up just using a table. Now going into phase two of minimal equipment that you can use for your gym setup when you're ready to upgrade, I would definitely recommend starting with some bands. With bands, you can do an array of exercises. You can come here, put the feet in between it, get some bicep curls in, maybe put it under the neck. You can get some squats out of this bad boy. You can do a lot with some bands. If it comes with a good anchor as well, you can also get in some rolls and other movements too. Bands are very versatile and they provide a very different type of stimulus that will work the muscles at the same time, giving you some type of resistance to build the body that you want. The next piece of equipment that I definitely would recommend is some dumbbells. Dumbbells are very versatile as well. You can do your curls here, your shoulder presses, and even if you don't have a bench, you can get down on the ground, kick that bad boy up, get the shoulders in a good position and press up, working your shoulders and your pushing muscles even on the ground. The dumbbells are actually one of my favorite pieces of equipment of all time because you have a gradual load and resistance with a multitude of angles that you can hit with just this one or two tools. Dumbbells are a big win. Next up, we have suspension straps. Now, I should have led with this because this is an excellent piece of equipment of hitting the whole body using your body weight and angles. You can come here and again, we can get those rolls in. We can get some of them bicep curls in as well. Switch it over. You have tricep extensions working the arms. You can even do movements for your legs. Let's say you want to focus on a single leg squat. You can bring one leg up, come down into your squat, and right back up. Or if you want to make it more challenging, you can actually put that strap under your leg, let it hang, come down into a squat, and right back up. The multitude of things that you can do with a suspension strap is almost limitless. So we are in phase three, our expanded selection, and we're still keeping it relatively simple and easy on that budget. Our next piece of equipment here, we have the bench. And now this will give you an array of angles to work with, whether you're doing some chest pressing and you want to go incline with that bad boy, or Maybe you're doing some shoulder pressing and you want that back support to keep you upright as you're doing this movement. Or maybe you want to come back a little bit and you want to hit that bicep at a different angle. Or we can even take this bad boy, use it for a row. Let's get the dumbbell out of here, actually. You can use the bench for even things like your step-ups and things of that nature. Maybe you're even trying to do some hip thrusts on this bad boy. As you can see, the bench has a variable amount of uses and angles that you can use for your journey. We have extra weights or just a heavier set of dumbbells. Let's say you had your lighter set, you've gotten pretty strong, you want a little bit more of a challenge, and now we want to go a little bit heavier with them bad boys. You can get a set like this where you have multiple plates. I know it's a bit of a cleanup, but it also gives you options to add load to maybe a book bag, something we'll talk about later, or even use them for a belt and chain setup if you want to do weighted pull-ups or weighted dips. But even if you don't have the plates itself and you do an adjustable set, it's always good to have some extra weight when the time is right. You can even buy some extra plates for stuff like this if you decide to get the extra setup, but that'll be completely on you. A set of heavy dumbbells will definitely take you far on your journey. Another great piece of equipment is a vest, varied loads, and you can use this to make your body weight movements better, like your squats or your push-ups, even your things like your pull-ups, dips, things of those nature as well. You can also use these if you're getting your jog on and you want a little bit of extra resistance. Not only that, not just a weighted vest, you can also get you a book bag, right? Now you can fill some books in there, or like we mentioned before, you can take some of those plates, which is also a good add-on. Let's add that as a little extra. Put it in a book bag, and now you have load on the go, even if you didn't want to get the vest. Last but definitely not least, a power tower can cover all of your calisthenics needs, whether you are doing some pull-ups or you want to get some of those dips in. Having a power tower will definitely give you a lot to do, especially when it comes to those compound movements to build the body as a unit. So these are the three phases of things that you can use for your home setup, all the way from minimal to no equipment to a slightly expanded setup, still keeping things relatively simple. If you really enjoyed today's video, I truly recommend you stay tuned to this series as we'll be going over more things that you can do for your home setup and your home training as a whole. Stay tuned for more.